So it's been a really busy and bustling last week or so, and I'm really sorry for not keeping up with the vlog. I've just, you know how the holidays are. I've just been like insanely busy running here and there. There've been people around, and I'm pretty sure if I tried to do it at my parents', they would be like, "What are you doing?" So that's why I've been a little absent lately, but I'm back and I'm gonna catch you up on what's been going on these last couple of weeks. I think the last time I did a vlog was like a couple days before Christmas or something. And yep, it's pretty much been a whirlwind ever since. So, um we had a really good Christmas Eve, I guess it would have been. We went to my parents and we got to see my oldest brother and his wife and my little adopted brothers, and so got to see them open their presents and stuff. That was fun. And got to give my parents a couple of things. I got my dad his traditional chocolate covered cherries that I give him every year. And then I got my mom, I colored, my in-laws had given me one of those, adults, coloring books for my birthday. Or no, it was for Christmas, but they gave it to me before Christmas. And I spent, my mom picked one out and I spent 5 days being a perfectionist and coloring it just right. And I framed it and gave it to her. And then also gave them, she's really into, the Gaines lately, Chip and Joanna Gaines, and so I gave them the first season of Fixer Upper. They were pretty excited about that. And then let's see what else. I don't think we really gave any more gifts. I got a pair of pajamas for my parents, and sorry if I'm repeating stuff because I can't really remember what I said in the last vlog, so just bear with me. And then it's fun just eating and chatting, and I hadn't seen my oldest brother and his wife, I think, probably since May. That was my grandma's memorial service, so that it was nice to see them. And so then on Christmas Eve, we had brunch over at Michael's sister's house in the late-ish morning, and that was fun. We got little gifts, little blind bags for her girls, so we gave those to them, and they really liked them. And then we, trying to think, she gave Miss J, our little foster daughter, a set that you can paint in the bathtub with, and My Little Pony themed, and also a little My Little Pony figurine. And so she really liked that. And they got, for their kids, they got this hippopotamus tent, and Miss J spent like the entire morning in that. She loved that. Uh, so that was fun. And then in the in the afternoon, I guess it was, I took her to our church's Christmas Eve service, and that was challenging. She's autistic, so she had a little bit of a rough time with all the people and noise and everything going on. That was challenging for me too, because I had just brought her into the service with me, and I just brought a coloring book and crayons and stickers and just kept her busy. But for the actual, like, wading through the sea of people, and I didn't eat anything because I couldn't really handle her and eat stuff at the same time. And so that was a little bit frustrating also, but it was okay. So that was good. We lit candles and all the kids had glow sticks, so that was cool. And then on Christmas Day, we just had the morning here, and I think we gave her a couple of the things out of her stocking candy wise, because we didn't want her going overboard and eating like everything in the stocking. So I just gave her a couple of things, and we had put bubble bath, like a little bottle of bubble bath in there. She liked that. And then obviously candy, and then we got her a little blind bag um of a character from Finding Dory, and it ended up being a crab. So I don't know if she liked that or not. Couldn't really tell. And then we got our Tiana doll, like a Tiana Barbie. Um, I think she liked that. And then we got her also these magnetic shapes that you stick together and build stuff because we have them at our library and she was completely obsessed with them. So we figured it was a good present. So she's pretty excited about that. My parents gave her a marble drop, which she's also been pretty obsessed with the last the couple days after Christmas. And um she got some more stuff from like her family and a couple things from our caseworker, but so she was pretty spoiled, but that's okay. Um, so then Christmas Day we went to my uncle's house. After the morning stockings and presents and stuff, and we had our traditional Christmas Day cold cut sandwiches, and I brought her magnetic blocks and stuff like that so she could play in her coloring book. She was still a little bit antsy, but my aunt and everything, my dad's two brothers, and the middle brother is married, and his wife likes kids. She took a liking to Miss J and kind of palled around with her for a little bit, and so that was fun. We just chatted, caught up with everyone, and then came home and just kind of took the rest of the day to relax and pack our bags for Florida. And then my youngest brother and his wife stopped by on their way up to my parents' house to say hello to us, and because we didn't really want to get back in the car and go driving all over the place. So they stopped in to see us. That was nice. We got to chat with them and also catch up. And then about 8 o'clock on Monday morning, we left first to go pick up Michael's sister from her house, and then we went and dropped Miss J off at Respite, and then we got on the road. And first we drove to Virginia to a little bit above Roanoke, and we brought our two dogs with us, so that was fun. They're actually really, really good in the car. We obviously got out every couple of hours to let them pee and stretch and give ourselves a little break. And we got down to Roanoke, I want to say, I don't remember. We stopped for lunch and we also stopped for dinner. I think it was about 8:30 p.m. by the time we got down there. And so we settled in, didn't really do much that night, and then the next morning at 8, we were on the road again to continue on to Florida, and we arrived on Tuesday the 27th at about 7:30 p.m., I believe it was, and we're so happy to be out of the car, and we all ate and hung out, so that was fun. And then, um, let's see, I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, the next day we went downtown and got to see like this cool little park. We also got to ride this thing called the Skyway, which is like the world's slowest roller coaster. It is freaky. I don't like heights, and it like tips, and so you're like, ah. But don't stand anywhere near the sliding door that's on the. It says don't lean against this door, but I wouldn't even go anywhere near it. I just kind of stayed in the middle and was like, eh. But it's like a little tiny subway up on a. It's kind of like the monorail at Disney, honestly, except it tips more. So that was interesting. And then after lunch, we went out to lunch with my mother-in-law She got out from work for lunch, and then we went to this, like, Middle Eastern place. I think they were probably, like, Turkish or something. So that was good. Michael and I got some baklava and shared it, and oh, it was so good. Um, we love our baklava. And then we brought her back to work, and she showed us where she works in the city building, and we had to go through metal detectors and all that fun stuff. But then we went up to where she works and met, like, everyone she works with. Maybe not everyone, but there was awesome people. They were all very friendly and like, "Hello, family." And one lady was telling us about the raccoons and gators and wolves in her yard. Her next door neighbor had pet wolves that sometimes wandered over to her yard. So that was interesting story time. And then we left, and I think we went to Walmart. Me and a couple of the siblings went to Walmart. Oh yes, we also Michael's brother Andrew and his fiance Marissa were there, and they just got engaged right before Thanksgiving, so we got to meet her, and she was awesome. So we went to Walmart to go shopping, and then I think we went back home. And then I don't really remember the order that we did stuff because it was all so much of a whirlwind. But on the 29th, I do remember it was my in-laws' anniversary, number 43. So we were gonna make them a special dinner and special traditional dessert that they try to make them, not every year, but anytime we're around for their anniversary, they try to make that. But we decided since it was such a nice day that we were gonna go to the beach. It was Thursday. We were gonna go to the beach Thursday and then do our special meal on Friday, since Friday was supposed to be a rainy day. So that's what we did, and it was awesome. We brought the dogs, all of them, even my in-laws' little dog Foxy came, and we stuck our toes in the ocean. I collected some shells. I brought, well, it was the bag I had for my entertainment stuff on the way down, like books and stuff, that I brought to the beach so I could just stick shells in there and have a place to carry them. And then took pictures, obviously, and it was so warm. It was like maybe 70 degrees that day, and the ocean was cold, though. There were not that many people swimming, but there were a few brave people and a few surfers. Like, I definitely saw at least one or two people surfing, and the dogs were totally freaked out, especially Ember, our, pit bull beagle dog. Like, when the waves would come up to her, she'd be like, "Oh," not really know what's happening, but once she got in the water, she was fine. So we did that, and then Friday, we probably went to the store. I feel like we went to Walmart, took our little Walmart trips every single day. I don't remember what else we did except for we cooked my in-laws their anniversary dinner, which was masala chicken for dinner over rice, and I think we had some fruit salad on the side that Michael had made for one of the breakfasts, and some honeydew melon, and then there's this stuff called raita that he made to go with it. That's like a yogurt sauce with cucumbers, tomatoes, cilantro. It's really, really good. And you put that on top. So, and then for dessert, we had cream cheese pie, and that was also really good. So that's their traditional, like, dinner and dessert. And I also I gave my in-laws one of the pictures from the coloring book that they had given me. I colored one of them and framed it and gave it to them. And they gave us some pots and pans, which is very useful. And I got a coloring book with some pencils from my sister-in-law. And then Andrew and Marissa gave us Starbucks gift cards and a cute little Christmas themed kitchen thing with like towels and a pot holder and even those little spatulas you use to scrape batter with. Also very useful. And so that was fun. And let's see what else. Oh, we played this really fun game. It's called Wits and Wagers, and it's kind of long to like takes a while to explain, but basically they have a question like the Wright brothers airplane weighed this many pounds, and you have to guess, and then you're like you like bet your little tokens on the one that you think is the closest, and then you get like tokens back for being right or being close or whatever, or getting, I don't know. You just get you get them back, and then whoever has the most tokens at the end wins. And Michael and I actually won, so that was cool. And then on Saturday, no, was it Saturday? No, we left on Saturday. Oh, that was what we did Friday morning. We went out, all us ladies, the four of us went out. My mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and Andrew's fiance went out for tea, actually coffee. Well, some of us got tea, some of us got coffee, and like little things to go with it. And we just chatted about the wedding that they're gonna have next year and what's going on in our lives and blah blah blah. We had fun. And then the boys did manly things. They kept sending us pictures of them at like they went to the gun shop, which is something people do in Florida. And then I don't know what else they did, but they had fun. So that's what we did. And I'm sure they chatted as much as men chat when they're together, the three of them. And then Saturday morning around 7:30, we loaded up the van and made our trip back to Roanoke and stayed for the night. And then the next day, Sunday, headed the rest of the way to New York. And on Sunday, about 7:30 p.m., we arrived back home. All of us, including the dogs, were like, we get to be out of the car. So that was very exciting, and the dogs were happy to be home, and Ember was very happy to see her little kitty friend, Minnie, and we're very happy to not be driving like hours and hours and hours in the car. So yeah, and then we picked up Miss J yesterday a little before noon, and she was happy to see us. She kept on saying, "Go Bethany House, go Bethany House." So, that was cute, and then we were like, "We missed you," and she's like, "I missed you too." So that was really cute, and, so yeah, we're back home and happy, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to keep this blog up to date for the rest of the week. Sorry, this is a really long video, but I had to catch up on basically the last week of our lives, so I hope you guys had a really good holiday and that you had a really, like, fun time celebrating New Year's Eve. Let me know down in the comments what you did to celebrate New Year's Eve. We were exhausted from car trips, so we went to sleep at about 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve. So, but anyway, let me know what you guys did and I hope you have a really good day. Bye!